My name is Yasmin, and today I'll be talking about caching techniques. Cache memory is used to store data, which is frequently accessed. It is located close to or on the CPU. There are three levels of cache, with level 1 being the smallest and the fastest, and level 3 being the largest and the slowest. The cache techniques I'm about to talk about today will show how data is accessed from the data source and sent to the application. Cache aside or lazy loading. With this strategy, the application goes to the cache directly when looking for data. If the data cannot be found in the cache, the application then goes to the database. Once the data has been obtained, it is stored in the cache. This will enable the application to easily access the data again when need be. The next is write-through. In this, when data is uploaded to the cache, it's uploaded to the database as well. This ensures that the cache will always contain up-to-date data because whatever is in the database will also be in the cache. But it can also slow down the write operations of the database. The next is write behind. Data is stored in the cache before being sent to the database. So once the data is sent to the cache stores it there for a certain period of time and then sends it to the database in bulk instead of sending it to the database as and when it comes. The next is refresh ahead. With refresh ahead, the data being stored in the cache is constantly being refreshed so it doesn't expire and get deleted from the cache system. We have distributed caching. In this, cache is distributed across multiple servers, providing scalability, reliability, and faster access in large-scale systems. The distributed caching technique is used in online games like Fortnite, where millions of players will have to be handled by the system. It is also used in YouTube because of all the data because of all the video data that is collected from different places. The next technique The next technique is the cache eviction policies. In this, when new data is added, the old data is removed. The old data might be removed according to how old it is. Data removed might also be data that has not been recently accessed or data that is not usually accessed by the user. The system decides and then takes out the old data so there is space for new data. The next technique is time-based expiration. The data being stored here all has a time limit or an expiry date. Once the time is up, the system erases the data and brings in new data. But if the application is searching for data that has been deleted or has expired, the cache goes to the database to retrieve that information and then hands it to the application. New data also has a time limit. So the old data will go and the new data will come in. That way, there's always space. This has been my presentation on caching techniques. Thank you.